Here's Hawk! That's astonishing. It's absolutely world class.
What a goal! And what a time! In what a place! What a player! Wayne Rooney out of this world!
In it goes towards Lovren. He's done it! Liverpool have come back from the dead.
So they'd come in this time.
De Bruyne! Oh, that's brilliant!
Oh, what a news.
Sterling's on his hat-trick. Sterling's got his hat-trick.
The wait is over.
Origi, 4-0.
It's back.
Yes, Jürgen, it's back. Welcome to Total Football. I am joined in the studio today with former Ainsdale and Southport FC's under-15s Max Lindo.
And are you okay?
Right. And former Range High School B team, left back in the changing rooms, Joe Edwards. So on our first story, PSG could move for Liverpool's winger Sadio Mane if Neymar leaves in the summer. What do you think?
I don't think so.
Gee, like you're the red.
No, because they've got. Have you seen what they've got on the attack? They've got this Sarabia, who's on these.
Who I've never heard of.
Never heard of him.
He's good. He played for Sevilla and got like a ton of assists for them. They got Mbappe, who'll probably be there for a few
No, he'll
years.
leave next summer.
I don't think so. So it'll cost a lot of money.
You'd be bored of the
You've got Cavani, he probably wants to stay there as long as he
but
can.
he's 35.
They've got Draxler, they've got some kids coming up.
But Neymar wants to leave, and Neymar's very hard to replace.
Not really. When you're playing in a side.
Farmers League.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's still hard to replace, doesn't Neymar? He's not.
And like
gonna,
Neymar,
whatever they get isn't going to be as
Neymar,
good.
he's only good. Don't get me wrong, he scores a lot of goals, but he only plays like 20 odd games. He's like Gareth Bale in a way, not as bad in like with injuries, but
Yeah, that's why they want to move for someone like Mane.
I think they will move Mane. I just don't think it's.
I don't think they'll get him. I think they'll move
no.
him.
yeah, I don't think Mane will want to go there because I think at the moment Liverpool are a bigger club and more successful. I mean, not winning the league, but
On to the next story. Everton approached former Arsenal boss Unai Emery for the vacant job at Goodison Park.
About this story, I think that we need someone like you. Right? We need a manager with experience. And
He came out and said that he wants a break from the Premier League, but
we need a manager that's comfortable with winning games in the Prem. We can't keep on going for these managers that have proven themselves in the Dutch league and the Russian league and do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
and it's
like
just
farmer league.
yeah,
not even like the league.
And it's a different ballgame, but it might still be a different.
I
game.
even agree. I even like the same with like the league as well, where some of the managers like, oh, you beat some team that are like.
It's like we signed our main striker 2 years ago, St Tosun, for about 35 million, which isn't that much to be fair, but still 35 million.
But like the Premier League just overwhelmed him so much.
Yeah, because he scored. I think it was 30 goals in a season in the Russian league, which is the equivalent of about 10 in the Premier League. Yeah. Which is it's just not good enough. You need a striker that's got to get at least 15 a season.
It's the same with the managers as well, where it's like they're just not ready for, because the Premier League is, even the like mid-table clubs like we could dominate like every most of the leagues in Europe, which is they just don't.
Absolutely, yeah.
They just see 10th and think.
Yeah.
What do you think, Joe? As a red?
do I think Emery will go? I don't know. I don't think so. I mean, you've got the new stadium coming, and I'm sure that'll please some managers, but I just can't see him wanting to go. I think he's seen as one of the best managers out there, even though his form might not say it. So he's probably wanting a big job. I'm not saying Everton isn't, but he probably wants one of the big names like a Bayern or something.
Yeah, but how's he going to get there after he's just done an absolute shocking?
I don't know. I mean, he
To
could.
be honest, I think we're alright with Duncan Ferguson at the minute. I think we just need. I think yeah, we don't get me wrong. We need a good manager in the future, but I think we just at the minute need someone to just stabilise the club.
Yeah, because it's been
and get everyone get back to winning ways consistently, and just stabilise the team and make sure we've got a solid team going into every game. Make a few decent signings because we've lost our two midfielders, Gabaman and Gomes, and we've lost if Lucas Dean got injured, we'd be finished. We wouldn't have a defence anymore because he's our defender. So
we lost Zuma as well.
Yeah.
From
our leading defender's Yerry Mina, and it just says a lot about the club. We need a solid centre back in there. 50 million signing, we've got the money. It's just attracting big players, but they're not going to come to the team. The big players want to attract are all playing Champions League football, and they want to play Champions League football. They want to come to an FC with a relegation, but
and we're going for
it's just about attracting players.
Yeah. On to the next story. Manchester United boss Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has been told that his job is safe and that the owners will not move for Tottenham Hotspur's Pochettino. I think his job isn't safe.
I don't think his job's safe yet. I think it could be by the end of the season. He had a rough start to the season, fair enough. But he's got it together.
He hasn't got it together, because if you look at like Manchester United, used to be, not anymore, the biggest club in the world. They had names like Ronaldo playing for them.
Yeah.
Now they're 10th, scraping to win. They did beat City, which is like fair play, but like
Man United are pushing top 6 now.
Pushing top 6. They should be part of pushing top 3.
Like you can't stay good forever. Everyone goes through rough patches. It's just a rough patch. And I think there's not many other managers out there that are going to do a better job for the rest of this season than Solskjaer. And I think he's got everyone. At the start of the season, everyone was all over the place. He's got Martial playing where he wants to be. He's got Rashford playing where he wants to be. Pogba's back into it. He's got Lindelof playing his best football. I think by the end of the season, that'll be okay. They might get someone else at the end of the season, which they've got the money to do.
I think they'll definitely get Europa League football.
Yeah.
Because they've managed to get a result out of all the top 6, even us. They managed to get a draw out of us. So, yeah.
I see them very similar to Everton at the moment, where they play okay against top 6, but then the lower sides like Sheffield United and just like.
Similar to Wolves as well.
Yeah.
They started off.
Do you think Poch will go? What do you think of it? What manager would take over?
So I don't know, because
there's probably a lot of managers that would, because I know United aren't as big as they used to be with the team, but commercially they're still up there. Like they might
still the biggest club in the world.
Yeah.
You've got the biggest fan base in the world. They're one of the richest clubs in the world.
There's a lot of history there as well.
Yeah, it's just about attracting players. That's what it is with a lot of teams at the minute. They're not struggling, it's just attracting players. Managers can only do about 20% of the job. Managers are on the pitch at the end of the day. They're just telling the players what to do. But at the end of the day, it's down to the players, isn't it? So.
On to the next story. Manchester City are interested in signing Bournemouth's defender Nathan Ake, who's 24 in January.
I think that'd be a good sign for Man City. I think that's someone we need to bring in with a bit of pace at the back at the minute. The defenders are John Stones, Emmett Laporte, and who else is it? Otamendi as well.
Otamendi's not been playing.
All three of them good defenders, but there's no pace in the back there. And when they come up against the top 3, like Liverpool's, which is full of pace, which what we need.
Sadio Mane just getting it over the top.
Yeah, and I think Nathan Ake is fast. He's young, youngish.
24.
And he's experienced in the Premier League as well. He's not like one of those foreign players that comes over.
English shot by.
And just gets rattled by the Premier League. So I think that's a good sign from Man City.
What about you, Joe?
I think it's a good signing, without a doubt, but I don't know if that's a sign that they need. Because they sold Company in the summer and they haven't replaced him. And they need a leader at that back because Laporte's being out. And I mean, they're still doing well.
I think Laporte could be a leader. I think he's the type of player to captain a squad.
Got the experience.
As soon as he gets back from injury, he's their leader. He's their man at the back. I think they just need someone to come in and cover the back line, which is what Nathan Ake did.
I don't know. I mean, I guess we'll see.
And our final story is Liverpool manager Jurgen Klopp says he does not need to spend in January, even though they do so many injuries.
I don't think he has to.
He doesn't need to spend big amounts, but he needs.
The problem is with Liverpool, they have no depth. As soon as 2 people are injured, they are like struggling.
Yeah, well, Fabinho's out and all the fans shit.
Well, you say that we've been struggling. We've managed to keep We're unbeaten in the league so far, and we've done pretty well in the Champions League group stages. And yeah, we've had some injuries, but we've managed to rotate with what we've got. Yeah, we could do with someone maybe like a covers for Bino and maybe another defender like a fullback to help Trent out. But
again, with all these injuries, you just can't see winning Champions League again. Maybe the Premier League just because of other teams' faults.
I don't think we'll win the Champions League.
I think if you want the Champions League on a double, I think you need someone like Eriksen or someone like De Bruyne to come in and give like that. You don't have any flair in the midfield. All your midfield players are quite defensive.
Milner, Henderson,
Fabinho. Wijnaldum's the only semi-attacking midfielder. You need a proper central attacking midfielder.
We've got Kate coming back, putting in some decent.
You just bring creativity into the squad. Something like
Chamberlain as well. So yeah, we've got Kate and Chamberlain that'll come back. But Chamberlain's coming in with a few goals and.
That's true, but Chamberlain's a natural winger and Naby Keita's another defensive midfielder.
He's not a natural winger.
I think he is.
No, he is a midfielder. He's just at Arsenal. He got pushed as a wing back, and that's why he came to us, because he didn't get played in the position that he wants to get played in.
Now we're going to move on to the Premier League predictions for week 17. Now the big matches for this weekend, the main one that really sticks out, there's quite a few actually, but is Liverpool-Watford.
It's Liverpool.
Yeah, but Watford have been playing well against. I don't think they're going to win.
Watford the 20th in the league. I think it's in the bag for from now from the first start.
Yeah, but it could be one of them where they could just play unbelievably to keep themselves up.
Yeah.
Do you know they get that like last bit of passion?
I mean, if it was away, maybe, but this is at Anfield.
So
Score probably a 3 or 4.
I'd say what 4-0.
4-0. Think about maybe 2-1, 3-1. Liverpool.
I don't think Watford will score.
The other games, Leicester Norwich.
Again.
I think that's.
Again, it's top of the league.
It could be 3-1, like to Leicester.
I think it's top of the league.
I reckon 2-1 to Leicester.
I'd say 2-0 Leicester.
I think Vardy's going to get 2. He's been so good recently. It's like
He's
disgusting.
got like 16 goals or something like
What about Chelsea Bournemouth?
It's a bit harder to call that.
Because he flopped against Everton.
Yeah, you'd expect Chelsea to just easily win that, but they do seem to struggle with a few teams.
They're going to go in nervous against Bournemouth because they got rattled by us.
Yeah. I think like Joshua King, he's
and
decent.
Bournemouth are on form as well at the minute with Josh King and stuff, so I'd say about a 1-1 draw.
What about you?
I reckon they'll keep clean sheet in this game. I reckon 2-0, 3-0.
To Chelsea?
Yeah.
I'd say why, like...
Because I can see Tammy Abraham open up a bit and like 2 brace for Tammy and then 1 for Mount or William.
I think they'll probably get 2 goals and then slip and make it 2-2. Do you know what I mean? Because the defence just isn't... so back on to Chelsea Bournemouth. When Bournemouth did play Liverpool, they brought off Nathan off injured, and that's when he started conceding. Do you think he's...
Well, that just shows like what we've seen about City before. He holds a back line well, and he sorts out the defence. He's like a leader. He's leader of Bournemouth. You're not going to be the leader of City, but you can certainly do a job at Man City. That's what we were saying before. But I think it's obvious that if he brings off, and that's when they start conceding goals, it's obvious that he's kind of the nucleus of the defence.
Big word.
Kind of boy.
Man United Everton. That'll be a good game, I reckon.
That will be a good game, I think. I think it's probably going to be around. It's going to be a draw. I think it's either 1-1 or 2-2. I think we can go and get a draw. I don't know if we'll win. Man United are on form. We've been winning the past few games, but we just beat Chelsea 3-1.
Look at that hype around.
And I just think Duncan Ferguson loves a game against United, doesn't he?
He loves big games, I reckon.
Yeah, but he's always scored against United. He's always come on.
So do you think 1-1 or draw?
I think a 1-1 or 2-1, yeah, something like that.
What about you, Joe?
I think United might just edge it. I can see them everything giving them a good game, but I just think at the moment United, that front three is looking really good at the moment.
But their back three isn't, that's the problem.
But I just think they'll just edge it. They'll probably concede.
Well, this is why I think they're going to concede, because their back three is struggling. And our attack's on form at the minute with Calvert-Lewin and Richarlison together. So I think we'll definitely
score for
probably 2-1 United.
2-1. Yeah, I think either 1-1 draw or 2-1 United. I hope we can do what we did last season.
Yeah.
4-1 was it? The final okay game is Arsenal City.
Arsenal City, I think City.
Yeah, I think City will win. I can't see Arsenal.
Arsenal are on the Lazzies, aren't they? And I just think
they play well against West Ham, but I don't know. I can't really see them offering too much.
I can't see them beating City.
No.
It's just City just too. But they did just lose against United, which are arguably on the same level.
That's a derby game,
though,
and I think anything can happen in a derby. Do you know what I mean? Like Everton could get relegated. Do you know what I mean? And play Liverpool in the cup and beat them because it's a derby.
Yeah.
So I just think anything can happen in those sorts of games.
And the final game, Wolves Spurs.
I think that's another tough one.
Yeah, that could go either way.
Yeah.
I mean,
Because they're good against top sides.
Spurs are a bit weird at the moment with Mourinho coming in because they'll play.
Didn't they beat 5?
Yeah, they'll beat like Burnley 5-0 and then they'll play like United and lose 2-1 or something like that. So I don't know. 'Cause Wolves are good with any like teams in the top 10.
I mean, I like Wolves this season. I think Raul Jimenez he's, do you know what I mean, is on paper has proven he can get at least a goal a game. And then they've got the likes of Jan Martino and Ruben Neves sat behind them. I think Wolves are a solid team this season. They're hard to beat, and I think with the right attitude going in against Spurs, I think they could easily get a result.
So now we're going to move on to our top player for every position for last week. So starting off in net, who is...
So we're going to give like an option each?
Yeah. So in net, who do you think would be our top 11? I think Leno for me, because they've just kept Arsenal in so many tight situations.
I think I don't know about this week. I think Gazaniga from Tottenham was had one of the best seasons, but it's been the season of his life. And he kept the clean sheet against Burnley, and he's done well in the Champions League the week before as well. So I think Gazaniga for me.
What about you, Joe?
Yeah, I might put him in. I don't know. I haven't really been keeping an eye on many keepers. It's either between him and Leno, probably, or something like that.
Starting off in defence, left back. For me, it's Lucas Digne. He's just been, without him against Chelsea,
yeah,
Everton would have.
Yeah, he played well against Chelsea.
Has to be the best left back in the league, arguably.
Yeah, I think he gets missed out a lot because he doesn't. It's weird because he assists the assists. You know what I mean? Like he'll send the ball all the way over the pitch,
and then he just passes back,
and then it passes across and gets a goal. But it'll be Richarlison's assist.
Yeah.
But it was Lucas Digne who made it, and I think he gets forgot. I think that goes like unnoticed sometimes.
Especially in the Chelsea game, we had so many tackles, most in the Premier League since.
I'll put him in.
I'd say Lucas Digne.
Yeah.
What about centre back?
Centre backs, I think it's got to be Van Dijk.
Yeah, he did perform well against.
Van Dijk kept us out in the derby pretty much for 90 minutes. I think the two goals we scored in the derby, both he wasn't involved in any sort of the play. And I think any time we did have a chance on goal, Van Dijk was in the way to stop it, so I think it's got to be in. And
do we all agree on that?
Yeah, I'd say Van Dijk.
What about the other centre back?
The other centre back, I think I watched Tottenham Burnley highlights, and Alderweireld played dead well. He kept Burnley out all game.
You put Lindelof in there for him against City.
Oh yeah, Lindelof played well against City as well. Got a goal the week before as well. Lindelof, yeah.
Especially for such a young player, he's just best season of his life as well.
Yeah.
How about right back?
I put Wan-Bissaka in there. I know Trent got an assist and he did play well.
I was going to say Trent.
I was going to say Trent as well.
Wan-Bissaka impressed me against City.
I'd say Trent purely because I think the Merseyside derby's more fierce than the Manchester derby. Not knocking the Manchester derby, I just think it's harder to perform under those fans in a Merseyside derby, and Trent Alexander-Arnold got an assist.
He plays like it's a normal game, which is very hard to do for like a player.
He would have got about 4 assists if Mane finished half the chances he had.
Yeah, true.
So, because he kept on just sending balls to Mane, went right into his path, so I think I'd say Trent.
Midfield.
Midfield.
I think I was going to say, if I was going to give a right mid, it'd probably be Nicolas Pepe from Arsenal.
Yeah.
He
did really well.
He's had, I think, 2 goals in the last week, both away. And I just think he's one of the main attackers.
I'll say Dele Alli. He got 2 assists. I think a goal maybe, but I know he just played unbelievably.
I put Kite in there as well, so he's been playing really well now.
Yeah.
I'd also put Schneiderlin. He came. It wasn't that he played unbelievably. It was compared to what he normally is like. He impressed me.
I'd say if I played a 4-4-2, I'd say I'd probably have Pepe as right mid. I'd probably have Dele Alli and Keita. And Schneider, I would say Schneiderlin, yeah.
But maybe like, yeah, I can see how you can see.
Maybe on the bench.
Mane on the left wing.
Mane on the left, yeah. Definitely. He played well against Derby, Towers all game.
And I'd put maybe Calvert-Lewin with...
I'd have Calvert-Lewin and Son.
Martial?
No, Son.
Yeah.
Did you see that goal he scored? He's like so fast.
The past week.
I know, he's unbelievable. Like, no, but you see that one where he just ran and he just like unbelievable. Yeah. And Don Calvert-Lewin, for again, he saved us in the
Chelsea, played the game of his life, and I think Calvert-Lewin and Son fit it. So there you go. It's our team.
Right, that's all we have time for tonight. Join us next week for Total Football. Good night.